Going to head there in a bit, but look at the view from there and the ambience. So there's someone who's roller skating and getting the food delivered. So let's see how our drinks come. So it's not just Elapura's restaurant and cafe there. There are these other cafes here near the seaside. So we're just walking in the streets of Sandakan. There are different kinds of stalls around. So we are going to that lounge of Elapura Hotel called the Skywalker Lounge. We've checked out of the Elapura Hotel at Sandakan and we've just enjoyed a breakfast. Got into the bus of Borneo Eco Tours. Hi everyone, welcome to a new vlog. So this vlog is going to be more of an informative vlog, and I'm recording it after being back home and after a couple of months of this trip. So I wanted to share information, the entire set of information about our Borneo trip. So in the last vlog, as you saw, we got into the bus after breakfast in the hotel, from the hotel that we were staying at in Sandakan, Elapura Hotel. So if you've not seen the vlog, I will link it up somewhere here, so you can go and check it out. So basically we got into the bus, but since the tour company that we went with, they are like one of the best ones there that offer this tour of Borneo. So we chose the 3-day 2 nights river package with them. Now I'll explain later, then you'll understand why it's called the river package. So stay through to know more about, to know everything literally about this package and what all we did. Starting off, the company that we went with was Borneo Eco Tours, that I've already mentioned in the previous vlog. So they picked us up from the hotel at Sandakan. So if you're staying at Sandakan the day before your trip to the jungles of Borneo, then the company usually picks you up from the hotel. But if you've just landed in the airport, they will also do an airport pickup. So it's the Sandakan airport, not the Kota Kinabalu airport, because Kota Kinabalu is quite far. So you need to take a flight from Kota Kinabalu to Sandakan to reach Sandakan basically, or it's an 8-hour drive. So keep that in mind. Kota Kinabalu has the international airport, but that's not where you can access the jungles of Borneo. It's Sandakan, which is a small city, from where you can do it. So keep that in mind. You can see the previous videos of Kota Kinabalu and Sandakan. Now, moving on, we got into the bus, and then it was, I think, around 8 a.m. And then the first place that we visited, it's all part of the package. So whatever I'm telling you is all part of the package. So first we went to is a rehabilitation center for orangutans called the Sepilok Orangutan Rehabilitation Centre. So what it means is, it's not a zoo, so don't mistake it for a zoo. Here what they do is, the orangutans who are often or injured in the wild and they have no chances of survival in the wild, so these people, they bring those orangutans into this rehabilitation center. They take care of them, or if it's an orphaned small baby orangutan, they ensure that the orangutan grows up, and then when they are ready, or if it's an injured orangutan, when they get well, that's when they release these orangutans back into the wild. So this is what a rehabilitation center is. So we visited this place. It was really nice. So there I think there's a feeding station there, so that's where we visited. We reached right on time for the feeding time. That's called the feeding time basically. So there's a room. So basically the animals are not behind glasses, it's us, the humans, who were behind the glasses. So the animals were in the wild, like not wild, but it is a part of the jungle. So we went in to a glass room to see them while they were enjoying their morning breakfast. So it was a good experience. There were really cute little baby orangutans and a couple of teenagers as well. So that was the feeding place of the young orangutans. Now after that we went through the whole center. It's a nice walk. time walking around, our guide told us, showed us different kinds of trees and birds and stuff. And then we went to another feeding station. Now this was not like, we did not have a glass in front. It was a more of an open area, but then there was a lot of distance. There was a safe distance between humans and the orangutans. These are mostly the orangutans who are the big ones and who have already like gone back into the wild, but they come back once in a while to look for food and stuff like that. So we went there, but there were quite a lot of monkeys there, macaques and stuff, and they were also enjoying the food. We saw like one or two orangutans there enjoying that food over there. So that's it from Sepilok. There was also a presentation in one of the AV rooms there in the center, where they told us about how a non-profit organization from the UK, they are helping this center and how they take care of the orangutans. So basically it was a very informative video that they shared, and then yes, that was that little tour that we had of Sepilok. We went to our bus and then headed for lunch. So now for lunch we went into the Sandakan city again, because there's another, if we would have gone to Borneo, the jungles of Borneo, it would have been quite late. We would have passed our lunch time. So we went back into the city. So the hotel basically had a tie-up with this company. So we went to a hotel where there was buffet lunch served. We had lunch, it was good, it was decent, good food. And then after that we headed towards our final destination. So it was a bus ride, I think around 2 hours of a bus ride, so to the jetty, from where we would actually take the speedboat. went to the jetty, and then we took a speedboat. It was again from the speedboat. It's another 1 hour or so, more than 1 hour journey to reach the lodge that we were staying at. It was really nice to feel the fresh air and stuff, and then passing through these villages. And it was actually there was this part when the speedboat was actually stopping, like not stopping but slowing down a little bit while passing through these villages. So our guide said that it is out of respect for the villagers there, or else it would be like too noisy if so many speedboats just go back and forth, and so it would not be a nice place to live if you're living there. So out of respect, they slow it down. And then we saw actually our first Borneo Big 5 on the speedboat. So our captain was he had a sharp eye, and he spotted a crocodile. So it was quite big, like it was not huge, but it was quite big for a Borneo crocodile. I think we saw 2 of them. We passed through beautiful like landscape, trees. There was a bit of rain as well, which was really nice. The ride was very nice. And then we reached our destination. So it was Sukau Rainforest Lodge. So Sukau Rainforest Lodge, if you've read, is one of National Geographic's unique lodges of the world. So we were quite excited. So that actually led us to this tour because we were quite excited to stay there. And it is where even David Attenborough went there, and he stayed there for his Borneo documentary. So it was quite nice to see the lodge from our speedboat, and as we reached, we got a very nice welcome drink, and then cold towel, and then we were given a short briefing by the hotel staff. One of the staff members took us to our rooms. So Sukau has both rooms and standard rooms and villas. So we had taken a villa, so we were shown to our villa, and it was really pretty. So here's the room tour.
Hi everyone, so now giving your room tour. So this is we've booked the villa, so we've got the villa 5. So this is a small area, just it has 2 villas together. So this is 5 and 6. So we have 5. So let's go in. Okay. As soon as you enter, there's a seating area. You can also keep your luggage, shoes here. There's a photograph, and there's an emergency light here. Okay. Now as we go in, there's a desk here with chair, a mirror, and then there is the bed. There's a bedside table, a bed, a nice queen size bed. There is a book here, Authentic Eco Lodges. There's an open cupboard here with some hangers, and here's our sarong. So this it's good to wear it during dinner time. So it's just, you know, something that they have in local culture, and they encourage tourists to also take part in it. It's not compulsory, but it's just a nice thing to do. So this is for the ladies, the flower printed one, and this is for the men. Here's your laundry basket, and the tea coffee table, a drawer, and then there's the safe here. Water, so these people are 100% sustainable, so which means that you can refill your bottles as many times as you want, and they encourage you to do it. And there's a mini bar where they have given these drinks. Oh, that's nice.
100 plus.
And there's 100 plus, which is our favorite. Another photograph. What is this?
Weighing machine.
Oh, that's the weighing machine. Okay. And then here is the washroom. Let me just switch on the lights. Okay. Oh, that's a pretty big washroom. So here's the basin area. Excuse my messy look, but the journey has been quite hectic to reach here, but so worth it. There are towels, the toilet area, and here's the shower area, which is quite big. Okay. They have these toiletries as well. So shower cap, vanity kit, sanitary bag. Okay. And then every villa has a open set out area. So this is the area. So there is a mosquito guard here. Let me just show you. So this is just for the mosquitoes. If you're keeping the door open, you can just shut this one. But it's quite hot now, so we can't keep the door open. We have to switch on the AC. But this is the set out area.
Right inside the jungle.
Right inside the jungle. Here are 2 chairs and a table. And just the sound of birds and insects. There's nothing else that you can hear.
It was time for our next safari. We saw a beautiful Bornean sunset. We went on to our morning safari. So this was the second safari. Again, river safari, so it was on a boat. After that, we went for our next safari, the third safari. There are these small glass windows at the top of the villa. So there we could spot a monkey, but it was not just any monkey, it was the proboscis monkey. Luckily, we saw a mother and a baby orangutan there, who are actually known as the residents of those of the lodge, because not because they are held captive by the lodge, but they visit the lodge, they frequently, and they stay around that area. So that's why they are known as the resident orangutans there. So that's it, basically our Borneo, the tour that we took into the forests of Borneo, into the jungles of Borneo. It's a very good package that you can take. I will actually share a link of the package and the company in the description below, so that if you want, you can book them, you can contact and book them. Yeah, so this is it. It was more of an informative video kind of a style, not a live vlog, because we were actually, it was kind of a group tour. Even though it was a small group, we were not very comfortable vlogging, because we didn't want to disturb the people there, and since everything is so quiet around, we just didn't want to disturb the guests there. So that's why it's not live vlogging. I've come back home and done an informative video. I wanted to do this because I'm sure it'll help out a lot of you planning, or how to start planning for a trip to Borneo. This is a very good tour operator. They are sustainable. That means they don't go close to animals, wildlife, which is very important. You have to respect the wildlife there. You are a guest, they are not your guests, so respect that. And then finally, so we headed to Kota Kinabalu. That's what you will see in the next video. The next few vlogs are going to be of Kota Kinabalu and Kuala Lumpur. So those are live vlogs. So definitely go and watch those. And otherwise, if you liked this video, if you found it informative, then please like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment if you have any questions. And I also have an active Instagram. You can go and follow that. So for now, I sign off. See you again in the next vlog.